know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. Like, oh. Like, oh.
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Ganjane, and I'm live, baby. Yes. On this wonderful Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. TGIF. Okay. I hope y'all had a wonderful day today. Yes. Okay. Let me go ahead and see who's here. One second. You said I'm waiting with bells on. I'm weak. Hey, Ari. Hey, Aqua. You said happy Friday. Happy Friday, love. Yes, hit that like, please, and thank you. Hey, favorite one. I see Darlin. Hey, Darlin. Hey, Course Bar. Let's see. Are you excited for this live? Yes, honey. You already know. We gonna get into it, okay? Yes, I did see Bino on TMZ. We talked about that yesterday. Yeah, crazy, man. I'm glad he's standing on business though. I am. But again, thank you so much for being here, y'all. Let me go ahead and make my little announcements and we will get right into the tea, okay? 1 second here. All right, so here is my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? There's also super chats and super stickers available, as well as Cash App, okay? Or you can energetically support the channel by just hitting that like button for me, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, okay? Hit that share button if you would like. I would so greatly appreciate the support, okay? And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email, okay? I know that's easier for some of y'all. All right. Or you can hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, okay? Yes. Welcome to Ganjane Speaks, where we always keeping it blunt, okay? And that is a fact. Also, y'all, don't forget to join the Discord. I believe my girl Aqua have posted the link already. Yeah, here it goes. Yes, thank you, my love. Okay, so there's the Discord link in the chat if you would like to join, okay? Yes. But that is about it, y'all. All right, so without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. There's a few more recent updates regarding the circus. Okay, so we are definitely going to get into it. We're going to get into the Malone sisters. We're going to get into Bino as well. And Carlissa and a few other people, okay? Also, Terrine had went live, so we'll be watching that together as well. All right, and talking about it. So yeah, y'all. So sit back, relax, okay? Happy Friday. Pour y'all a little something, okay? Roll you up a nice little bleezy, okay? Sit back and chill and enjoy the tea, okay? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start with Terrine, okay? Because there was a post that I forgot to show y'all yesterday, okay? Well, not a post, but a comment that she had left on somebody's post, okay? 1 second. Here it go. All right, let me share my screen. All right, so this is a comment that she left on somebody's post, okay? Shout out to Kappa for likes, by the way. It says, Terrine denies bringing a blicky and also defends herself in the comments, okay? So the comment reads, let's be clear. The morning Chrisean woke up with her great lie, which I'm for sure it was put together after she saw Latifah posted that the trainer, came through, which was the night before. Chrisean panicked and spoke through fear I've never seen. Her nor her shadow, LaMarshall, Chrisean spewing lies and turning the drama up for the network and all apps that pay her this. She so unbelievable. Then these people that know nothing saying the most. Everyone trusts the internet, but be swearing they don't do the internet. They don't do the internet. Got people writing checks that they face nobody can catch. Cash. I'm sorry. Okay. Child. Them Malones are some combative motherfuckers, aren't they? Okay, but yeah, so she is doubling down on what she said. Okay, so she is claiming that she never pulled up, she was never there, she didn't see Chrisean, she didn't see Marsh. Okay, so child, I can't wait for this baddie season to be, to air, because it's going to be real interesting to see who was lying about what. Okay, because child, I'm dizzy. Okay. And then she said Terrine just be lying. She said, you a lie. Girl, you lying, it's recorded. And she said, show me where I'm at with a blicky in hand. You're pathetic and gullible. All right. Crazy, crazy work. Okay. What y'all thinking? Do y'all think it was you think it's true, or do you feel like you know Terrine is telling the truth? Because I feel like I would believe Terrine over Chrisean. I'll say that. Okay. Like, even though they all be lying, like, I don't know. I don't feel like Terrine would lie about something like that. But child, I guess we shall see, okay? I guess we shall see once they decide to air this new baddie season. Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see for sure. But hold on 1 second here. Yeah, sister or not, you catching this fade mentioning my child. Blah blah blah. Tasiki don't stand on business about her kids. You don't feel sorry for Rock or Tasiki. All the Malones can go. If she got the not feeding Junior off her, you also slow. Save Junior, damn it. And she ain't gonna do nothing. Chrisean said this before about her son. If Tasiki did do nothing, they are used to this dysfunction. Okay. And then as you can see down here, Taseki has also been in people's comments denying the accusations going around. Okay. So she said right here that Terrine not even here. And then she posted, when have I ever sold cat? Okay, child. All right. It's a hot mess, y'all. But I just wanted to show y'all that real quick because I totally forgot to show y'all this yesterday. Okay. So pretty interesting. Let me check y'all's comments real quick and then we'll move right along. You said, can't believe what Chrisean wrote about people ending up. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, we're going to get into that. Yeah, she do be lying a lot. That's for sure. Hey, Awake. You said the Malones remind me of that show. Oh, the Bebe Kids. Nah, for real. I don't believe there was a Blicky because these people film everything and there's no footage. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like all them people that was recording, I'm sure somebody would have got her, a clear view of her with, a weapon in her hand. Like, so that just don't make no sense. Yeah, I feel like she's lying too. Yeah, she stay lying. It's a lie all the time. Okay. Like literally. Joe, a mess. But yeah, y'all. All right. Now let's get into what should we get into next? Well, since we're on Terrine, we can go ahead and watch her live that she did, okay? I believe this was today. Hold on, let me pull it up here for y'all. Wait, this ain't the one. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, maybe it is. All right, let me share my screen here. And we will get into this video. Shout out to Ruby Kai, okay?
Starting tonight, I'm a man of my word.
Girl, I knew when Chrisean posted that all hell was about to break loose. Me re-entering my prime after a long downfall. Now everybody running around here popping it. Taseki then responded to her about what she said about her son. And Marsh, her sisters, they popping each out. Another one done popped out. And Terrine, she said Chrisean is battling demons and she ain't told everything. But Chrisean, she quiet. Child, she too busy running around with this little teeny bopper. Folks say he barely legal. Ain't even old enough to buy a drink. And you know he gonna need one fooling with her. Now, Taseki, child, she ready to eat. Chrisean was out here bumping her gums about Taseki baby, but don't want folks concerned about her child. So Taseki made a few posts. She said, I'm really scared of evil people. Y'all swear I'm so hard. I really don't play about my babies. Only one playing about their kid is Chrisean. So Taseki got real serious, child. She took it to ChatGPT. She released a statement. It said, I am heartbroken and deeply disturbed by the false and malicious accusations recently made online by a family member about... Girl, I didn't know Marsh was the bougie one. Child, another one of her sisters then popped out, and they all roughnecks. Now they look like Marsh, but in graffiti font. They look like all my life I had to fight. And they not playing with the Malones either. Child, they done popped out and they popping off.
They gonna be satisfied till I punch on the bitch. Dead ass. I'm be too invested into the internet because literally I was having my own problem on the internet on top of me going on the internet defending my sister. 1 minute you bitches in my inbox, oh, defend your sister. they're attacking your sister. They doing this with your sister when we don't say nothing. And then the moment that we do go defend my sister, and the only reason why I said something is because this went online talking about her sister came with a gun for my sister. And I'm the sister that told them. So yeah, I'm gonna speak up so they can know which face is coming for their ass. Like, you stupid. I don't give a fuck about this internet. I don't give a fuck about no baddies. I don't do TV, bitch. I'm a real hood bitch. What y'all talking about? That's my sister lifestyle. That's the lifestyle she lived. You don't see us up and running behind our sister trying to take her fame or do whatever she do like the other bitch sisters do. Bitch, we don't give a fuck about that. That's not us. That's not our lifestyle. So while y'all all up on my sister post this talking about check your sister, bitch can't check me. And she know that. Why you think she ain't said?
And she also posted this. They said, I'm trying to get out the hood. I live in the valley, bro. The internet undefeated. Y'all win. And I'm still slapping bitches with blicky. Like I said, bail money on hand. F that TV show. This is way beyond that now. Woo, they worse than the Malones. Now check out this other sister. Child, I think she may be a little bit more ghetto than the last one.
Hey, I got other to worry about, huh? It's me, the P. Martinet big sister, huh? Not the little one. The big sister. But, hey, I'm just
at the
done
light,
with all
turn
this
right
weird
onto
ass
Clark Avenue.
Instagram, internet. We is not the rollers. That's one thing about it. We is not the rollers. And I don't cause a number code 1, bitch, code 2. It's gonna be a code 3, bitch, with me. Do you get it? Martinet we ain't no suckers. Bitch. We from Richmond, California. Have you ever heard of Richmond, California? Not Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, California, bitch. My sister is a party, bitch. My sister is the brain. Have you ever heard of Pinky and a brain, bitch? Huh? Your sister is Pinky, bitch, and my sister is the brain. Who the f*** do you think you are, bitch? Do you get it or no? I've been quiet for too long. I swear to God, I'll fight all 11 of you hoes. I say 11 because it's a 12, right? But Chrisean not included, because she 100% real to in my book, for just because, yeah. But for all you other, I would never go on the internet and qualify my nephew for no type of sense. I never go to the internet asking the world to give me anything for my motherfucking nephew. I'm gonna go sacrifice and make it happen for mine. I don't need it from no one.
Turn right
you feel me?
onto
Unless
Fiddler
it was a
Avenue.
handout, I stand out. And like, I'm not even the one to even really play with. I don't give a fuck what you thinking, what you saying. Like Cardi B said, I don't give a fuck if I'm not speaking proper. That just show you special, bitch.
At the next
special,
light, turn
real
right.
special kind. I don't give a fuck. Like, we is not the ones. I don't even talk. I really be swinging on you hoes. With none, I would. Bitch, you coming with a gun, bitch? I would have kicked that mother. Bitch, I would have kicked through the motherfucking window, bitch. I would have kicked through that motherfucking
At
window.
the light, turn
I
right
would have
onto
shattered that
Bellflower
window.
Boulevard.
I would have got on your ass. I would have dragged you out that car, threw your purse around, robbed you, took everything out of that mother. You know you with.
Run.
Ooh, she made me a little nervous. She painted the full picture for you. Broke the window, took your purse, beat you, robbed you. Ooh, the whole 9 yards. Leave that one alone. So Chrisean made a post. It simply said, hang up the app. Now, I don't know who she talking to. It could be Teseki, or it could be Marsh Sisters, or it could be Terrine, because Terrine went live too. Now, girl, check out what Terrine had said, because she gonna say Marsh is chasing behind Chrisean, so Marsh Sisters is trying to chase behind them now. And she said Chrisean is a narcissist that love to play the victim, and she battling demons, and she ain't told us everything yet. I said, well, girl, spill it. And why Terrine gonna say when people cross her, they try to self-delete? What?
That's not true. If you listen to crazy people and you believe it, then you turn around and spread it. You crazy too. I'm gonna block you. Don't come tell me what nobody said. It's no point. What are you trying to do? Vex my spirit? You want to see me upset? I don't show my colors like that. That's it. I really be trying to tame myself. I had to work a lot. Y'all know how hard it was to change? It was like I had a heart to do it. Okay, I want to change. My mind had to go with it too. Then my heart had to match my mind. When my mind wasn't matching my heart, it was always a battle. You know what I mean? And they don't. That's why if you reach one, these kids, some of these children don't be having no mothers. Or if they do, they're inadequate and don't have the capacity to teach them the things that are needed to be taught. But if you reach one, teach one. Everyone I reach, I teach. You heard me. And it's so cool because then when I get back with the children, even years later or months later, they be like, I'll never forget what you taught me. And I be like, I forgot what I taught them. Like, what did I teach you? And they tell me something that was valuable and it's good for them. So it's like any child you encounter, if you got children and your children be around children, man, you better teach all of them. Because you don't want none of them to be the one to backdoor yours. You know what I mean? Won't come for yours. So yeah, that's where my mindset be at with it. Everyone I reach, I teach. Every child I reach, I teach. You block Spotty, girl. I don't care if you like me. I don't even know you. Like, you can have a nice life. If you like me, hopefully you did encounter and get to participate in some type of prayer or something from me or something that enlightened you. Everything is in God's hands. Like I said, y'all ain't seen my hand in nothing. You ain't seen me drag. Y'all ain't seen me act out. Never. And I don't even address everything. I barely address anything. It's just certain stuff. Yeah, don't do that. All the allegations is crazy. And it's amazing. But I'm not even, this is not what I came on here for. But you're blocked, Spotty girl, whatever you is. Have a nice life. I liked you. You didn't like me. You ain't genuine. I did. She blocked. Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying. I was there the night before it happened. When Chrisean saying that Latifah posted that her trainer was around, Chrisean panicked. She thought I was there that morning. Latifah posted a picture of me that morning. That's why, man, I didn't even get no videos. We had such a good time. I didn't even get to take no pictures, no videos, or nothing that night. And then when I got home, I said that, but I said I'm glad because I don't want Chrisean to think she got to do a whole bunch of extra stuff. And it still ended up happening. The next day, she did the unthinkable. Like, I did not. And I got so many missed calls while I was in prayer. And then when I got out of prayer, I returned phone calls and I checked my messages and my DMs. And people was going crazy, showing me what Chrisean was saying. I was in Baltimore, in West Baltimore, praying. Like, I wasn't there. When she said I was there, when she went to the hotel, all that crazy stuff, when she was trying to stir Latifah up, so when the cameras come on, it looked like Latifah wrong or weird, like the thing that she's trying to do. I was not there. I was not present. It's a lie. I wasn't there. I didn't have no gun. I didn't pop up with no gun. That's not true. None of it is true. And it's so hard to believe because she's so sincere, genuine, and calm, telling y'all, take a break, look up. Like, it's like, dang. My daughter's in acting classes. Of course, I don't even need no acting classes. Somebody need to pick her up to let her do some acting because what she got to do the reality TV is affecting our children. Like, not even just us. It's like, all right, so many of the siblings participate in their own type of way, being nasty and keeping this stuff going on. Okay, fine. Give it all to us, I guess. I don't want it, but our children though, yo, that is bad. I feel bad for them because they go to school. They got to deal with this. They got to deal with this. You know what I mean? They got to face it on their one-on-ones. That's why I teach mine how to go about it, because you got to go and they pressing you and they in your space and you got to defend yourself. Oh, it's a must. Because we don't tolerate no disrespect over here. Definitely no weapons. I would not do that. And I know Chrisean, no. When she knows she crossed the line with me, first thing she talk about is the cops, the police. And you try to frame me and say, so the cops come hard if they do come. Like, oh, she got a gun. No, I don't. You're a liar. And the truth is not in you. But anyway, that be the goal though. That's why I don't get too mad at these weird fans. I just block all y'all. Anybody say anything, it's blocked. It's prepared to be blocked. Like block. He said, what Kevin Gates said? See a hater, block him out. I don't even got to pay to get you knocked out. I don't got to touch you. I don't got to do nothing. I just block you. If I see you, you're not going to say it in my face. Just like everybody that talk crap behind my back, everybody that talk crap on this internet, they never say it in my face. It will never happen like that. It won't. I promise you it won't. And yo, if you know, you know. Because motherfuckers be amazed like, yo, what? They was just saying all that. And they looking at you and they see like that. Yeah, it go like that. But, yeah. No, it's not because she paranoid. It's because, yo, she know how it go with the Zeus network. It's because she's battling with them demons in her. It's the excitement of Blueface about to come home. All that stuff is just, is stirring up what's in her already. Like, it's bad. She knows Zeus and them want blood. Like she said, Chrisean said that they had told her, like, she gotta start something with Latifah. Like, that's part of their thing, and she going with it. She can't stand on 10. She not one of those. She rolling with the program to the best of her ability. But she do need she needs some help, and that was terrible. She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve it, but she setting him up. She want him to get hurt. I don't know why she want to hurt him, why she feel like that about him. But this was the problem. I don't even want to keep talking about this stuff. But I was just tripping because my son really got into a fight, and the school didn't want to call me. I don't appreciate it. That's not cool. You going in right now, man? They are, and then they faking like they don't know what's going on. It's this and it's that. No, y'all know what y'all did. That's what I told the producers when I went out there, and they like, okay, me and Tessa walk in and do something. No, we cannot. I need to talk to y'all. Y'all playing with my family. Y'all have been exploiting us, doing what y'all want. You know what I mean? We're not getting no ends from that. Y'all making out, and y'all doing what y'all doing. Oh no, I need to move the truck. I'm gonna come on the other side. Y'all doing what y'all doing. Instead of like, well, how can we fix it? Respect us. Stop trying to turn them against each other. Hey, baby girl. Stop trying to turn them against each other, and even give us our own show. But I don't want to work with them because they only like chaos. So we naturally come with drama, so natural family drama. They gonna try to turn it up a whole nother level. It's unacceptable. So yeah, all my people was right there. They lied, and they just want what they want, which is pure chaos. That's nothing to address. You're thinking I'm not address her sister thing. It's nothing to address. They doing what she doing. She chasing behind Sean, now they chasing behind us. Like, I don't care. They're nothing. Look like eczema, dry skin, miserable. Who would it be? The beast versus the beauties. Like, there's no win. Where your mom?
She in the kitchen.
You can't, y'all. I used to believe everything. Oh my goodness. Hey, honey. You didn't know I was talking about Lord Chrisean. Not the big one. You didn't know it's so good up in here. That's like home. Yeah, you can't. I believe you used to believe everything, even the tears, till I saw it happen. That night we fell out. She was talking so bad about Latifah, I just couldn't bear it. I'm like, wait, I thought we had peace. And then I seen it. I'm like, oh shucks. So just keep on praying. Keep our whole family in prayer. When you pray, pray for us. There's nothing nobody can do about it but pray.
No prayer too big, no prayer too small, you know? Pray for one, pray for them all.
Please. It doesn't matter. So what? You didn't know us until Chrisean. Congratulations. What does that mean? There's still no room for any disrespect to be accepted or tolerated. It's still no room to play with none of us. Like, we was better off, I know, but see, we had to be known because what was the fake story? We were homeless, we were hungry, and all of that. We had to be known for the storyline. So don't do that. Put your block, Isabella. Have a nice life. She did to stir things up, and that was your way. That's calling the police. Like, ring the alarm, ring the alarm. You know what I mean? That's all that was. Call the police. And then let's go approach people while the police on their way. You know what I mean?
Don't want to pay and scared to fight.
Yeah.
Even way it's consequences, the way professionals even.
Hey, D, I should have saw the ones I talked to. But I had heard Tess already told y'all what I said. So.
Let's explore from.
She tripping because anybody that crossed me, y'all, I'm so real. It is no lie. And I'm so good and loving and genuine. Everybody that has ever crossed me, they try to commit suicide. So they saying that. Chance just saying that because that's just the facts of how it is when people play with me. They try to commit suicide. That's when they close to me. I don't care if Bino said the baby was well off for me. I don't appreciate how he played even with that. He got on some girl stuff going against her, how he went against her. But she was rocking with her. You and her brought the police to my house.
Because he was listening to her.
Right, I get that, but you still fully rocked out. And then even when he said it, even when he went on there, you wasn't keeping it all the way 100. You said y'all came with security. Y'all came with the whole East Baltimore police squad. You feel me? Like, that's how y'all came. Y'all did not come with security. Y'all came with police. Security. Your security was there, but the police was there for y'all front line. Like, y'all did something weird. And then y'all crossed me on some other stuff. Like, we had a meeting that we all agreed to the next morning to settle it. Chrisean did her undermined, backbiting, disrespectful, dishonorable things, how she liked to do things. And Bino lied. Like, I mean, Bino came with her. You did that. I don't care what he said. And then he didn't even tell the truth. Because if you really want to be honest, he didn't tell the truth about the night at the baby party. He was right there talking about everything I was saying was real. Like, real shit, sis, real. That's how I am. I'm just like that. Everything I was saying to her about being disloyal and being dishonoring and not being real about the peace that we had made. It's messed up. She really was holding a grudge against her. And now she's saying what the grudges were. You see that?
Yeah, but it goes to show him, like, that's why you didn't want him there. The type of nigga, like, he's here today going tomorrow. He wasn't supposed to be a part of that memory. He wasn't supposed to be there for that moment. None of that, like, outside people, it was only family.
I know what nothing that was gonna last. It was like, no, this is something precious. She's precious, and that's not cool. That's narcissist behavior. Narcissists love to play the victim, don't they? Narcissists love to play the victim. It's because of this. She did that. I did this. No, you ain't right. And I ain't tell it all yet. Well, that's good. What you making with it?
Huh? I'm about to make some mashed potatoes.
I'm about to say rice or mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes and grains.
So you saying it's true? Chrisean beats Junior. Who said? Where you get that from? No, you blocked. Who are you? Forever Prince 3. Boy, girl, whatever you are. Bye. Have a nice life forever.
Y'all be trying to create a narrative and nobody have us feel like.
Right in my face.
Y'all be trying to.
It's that Chrisean stuff. Right in my face.
Yeah, like, who does that? Y'all be wanting somebody to say something bad or to do all that. No, all we do is what we can do. Outside of that, we not calling the police. We not reporting nobody. We not doing to take care of the shit else. Stop. Figure it out. Nobody's keep even calling the parent for whatever the baby needs. He's gonna get it. Not an issue. We'll figure it the fuck out. The niggas be knowing that that's why they leave him in the care of who they leave him in the care of. Like, Here today.
Listen, y'all stupid. I'm about to block you, pretty as brick. What are you talking about? I hate when people tell me you're to hold her accountable. Don't nobody do that. I'm that one. What are you talking about? I'm just not about to come to the internet and be like, yeah, I just said this to Chrisean. I just said that to Chrisean. Why would you do this? Why would
But
you
when
do
you
that?
try to hold her accountable or something wrong,
No.
everybody got an attitude or something.
That's who I am. You can't come around me and be weird. Like, I'm going to hold you accountable whether you like it or not. That's part of who I am.
Mom, dad, brother, and sister. You Bella?
Yeah.
You sure happy?
Okay. So yeah, she's saying, all right, she was not there. Okay, that Chrisean is lying. And in this case, I do believe her. Okay. Chrisean is a known liar. Okay. I don't even understand why she thinks she can come up here and say anything and expect everyone to believe her. Like, when you've lied so much, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna forever side eye everything that girl say. For sure. But yeah, child, it's a lot going on. All right. And then her comment about people wanting to unalive themselves was kind of strange to me. When it comes to this family, I just be trying to understand why it always has to resort to violence. Anytime they're mad at somebody, they have to resort to violence, or they have to, like, make threats towards people and stuff like that. Like, why does it have to go immediately to that? You know what I mean? Like, all y'all is grown as hell. Like, it's other way, be an adult. Okay. At least try to handle it with maturity instead of just, oh yeah, put up them hands. We finna squabble. Or, oh, girl, count your days. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me. All right. And then if you were listening closely, okay, Terrine actually said, she spoke on the whole story that Chrisean came out with initially. When she was on that little that show. I forget the name of it. The show where she was doing like little like athletic things and stuff like that. I can't remember the name of it right now. But yeah, even she's saying that the whole like homeless story and stuff that she was putting out there was a lie. Okay, and we all knew it. We been clocked that months ago. All right, check the old lives. Like, yeah, it's a lot of people that have said that was a complete lie. So to hear Terrine say it too, yeah, I definitely believe that. Yeah, fabricated. Okay, for the sake of sympathy. All right. I remember Blueface has said, her something about like her claim to fame was sympathy. Okay, he is not lying about that. Okay, like, it's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, child, it's a mess. I guess we shall see what happens, man. Then she said she ain't even told it all. Okay, so in other words, it's way more that she could come on the internet and expose her for. All right, but for now, she keeping it, she keeping it in her pocket, if you will. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. A hot mess. A hot mess. But let me check these comments real quick and we'll move right along. Hold on 1 second here. Hey Queen T. Hey Melanin Mommy. You said it was probably 5 people told her to check her funny looking sister. Now they want to Address the universe. Right. Like, chill. They was kind of crazy looking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Chill.
Ah, the ghetto. The ghetto.
Okay. Very much ghetto. You said trying to take her fade. What fade? Right. Yeah, they all just pop it at their mouth. They are all talk and no bite. Little girl, sit down. Marsha's siblings are just as dumb as the Malones. Right. Talking about, yeah, what she say? Uh she real or some girl real. Okay. Like a mess. You said why all these women want to do is fight. Right. We have bigger things to be concerned about. Exactly. Got too much to lose. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. There's other ways to go about it. You said we didn't know that dog face Marsh rolled like this. Yeah, we are family. Oh, we are family. Right. Like I seen the second one before, but I didn't know she had another sister. And the fact that the pug runs of sibling believes Chrisean tell me everything I need to know. Right. Yep. It's like the everybody involved in the circus is just slow as hell. Okay. Yeah, Marsh needs to know her place and not get mixed up on somebody else's family drama. Exactly. She always want to get in the mix and oh, I'm gonna stick up for my friend. I'm gonna ride for my friend. Like, girl, some things definitely could sit this one out. Okay. Like for real. Yes, hit that like, please, and thank you. Okay. Oh yes. Oh no. Let's get these likes up, okay? You said let God deal with these demons and want us black women to do better. Yeah, Marsh wants to be a part of the circus. She sure do. She sure do. Bad. Sean doesn't care about her own child, so you know dang well she don't care about her nieces and nephews, which is deeply sad. Right. Exactly. That part. She don't care about nothing for real. She don't even care about herself. She don't, you know. You said Terrine and Rock both still wearing flipping them same old stale wigs. Right. I was looking at that too, like chow, and then that big ass headband. Like, ma'am, why is it so big? Child, a mess. You said Chrisean would be unalive to me for the game she plays. I wouldn't address anything that has to do with her online. I wouldn't feed any of her whack storylines one way or the other. Right, not even for money. Yeah, that's true. It's probably best to just pay her dust, because she gonna need them again. She gonna need the same people that she be trying to dog out and all that. Like, yeah, you'll be back crying. Okay, woe is me. Yeah, that's how you have to do narcissists. You can't give them anything to work with that upsets them more than slander or being nice. Completely disengaging. Yeah, ignore exactly. Yeah, that is a fact. The way. Hey, Black Orchid. You said, but I get it. I mean, if you feed into the narcissist, like Chrisean, you are giving them what they need. So understand. Yeah, exactly. You said, I think the show was called, yeah, Ultimate Tag. Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. Because I was like, wait, I don't forgot. You said, yeah. Oh, thank you, sis. Yeah, that's what I can't understand. The way that girl lies, how she could still have people that believe in her. Right. I mean, she lies all the time. We have seen it. Exactly. Exactly. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Like, you don't lie so much, and then you gonna f around and tell that one truth, and everybody gonna be questioning you. Nobody's gonna believe you at this point because, like, almost, maybe your fans, but like, people with common sense and that can see right through the bullshit. Yeah, like it's like literally the boy who cried wolf. Like, it's crazy. That's why can't be out here doing all that lying. Like, we is all grown. There's no need to be sitting up here lying like this. Like, and constantly lies. It's just like, child, a mess. Like, ma'am, seek some help. 'Cause that's not normal, okay? At all. But yeah, y'all. So that was Terrine's recent live. I believe that was today. Earlier today. Okay. Um, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get into let's get into Chrisean's recent posts. Well, not posts, but stories, okay? So she had posted something on her IG story, a few things actually. Okay. Let me pull it up here. 1 second. Okay. All right. Shout out to Kappa for likes. All right. It says, has Chrisean officially gone off the deep end? She makes ominous threats on her story about her exes, Blueface and Karan. Is Hood Trophy Bino next? Okay. So let's check it out, y'all. All right. It says everyone that think this is Chrisean's, by the way. It says everyone that think they could speak on my son always lose their life. I wonder why they keep going when they see the end result of trying to harm me for your personal clout gain. Then she said, keep going. Let's count how long it lasts. Okay, child. Then she put this, y'all. She said, then it was my ex-boyfriend, Karan. Unfortunately, that person passed. Okay. Child, the audacity. Okay. Then it says, I'm really protected from all evil. Now, honestly, I'm starting to think I don't have to do anything but warn y'all to stop speaking on my son. Like, it won't take your life. Okay, ciao. Then it says, first it was his daddy. Look at him. He been locked up for 2 years. Now our son was 6-7 month baby when his dad lost his freedom. Okay. Ciao. And then it says, y'all won't learn until it happens. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay. First of all, that right here about Ronnie is kind of crazy to me. Like, wait, is this low-key a confession? Like, it's given, this is my confession. All right. Okay. R.I.P. to Ronnie. And, you know, it has been people out there, you know, saying that Ronnie's unaliver was arrested, but I haven't seen any receipts. Have y'all? Okay. I have not seen any receipts about that. And I feel like if that was true, definitely, you know, some of the major blogs would have posted it by now. Okay. So I don't believe there was any arrest made yet. Okay. But I told y'all when it first happened that the first thing that came to mind was that, you know, Chrisean was behind it. Okay. It was just the timing. Okay. Ronnie was just getting ready to, you know, try and get a DNA test done to see if that was his kid. Okay. He even confronted her, like a week or so prior at the mall. Okay. And, you know, all of a sudden he was gone. Okay. So, I wouldn't put it past Chrisean. Okay. Obviously, she has, you know, she done caught a body before. In fact, she caught one with Ronnie himself. Okay. Okay. So, child, a mess. Okay. And yes, I will say it. I feel like she's involved. I do. I sure do. And then remember, Tasiki was on the Jason Lee interview, basically, you know, insinuating that Chrisean could have had something to do with it too. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. And then let's not talk about, oh, his daddy is locked up for 2 years. Like, girl, first of all, he's in there because of you, ma'am. Okay. You decided to, okay, assault your own fan. Okay. Somebody that was a fan of yours. Okay. Assaulted her. Okay. Which then, got Blueface involved. Okay. So, girl, that wasn't no karma. That was, him even making a decision to deal with you in the first place. Okay. Him, staying tied to your bad energy, you ask me. Okay. And y'all already know it's a lot of people that's been around Chrisean that end up in, certain situations. Okay. But I don't think that's quote unquote God's protection. Okay. I think it's just, the demonic energy that she has within her. Okay. It can transfer to other people. You know what I mean? So, like, girl, please, for you to even say that is crazy to me. All right. Like, it just gets crazier and crazier as the days go by, y'all. It's insane. Okay. But yeah, she posted all this on her story, y'all. Sure did today, actually. All right. Then she gonna say, "We woke up, amen." Oh my gosh. Here we go. That's her Yahweh personality coming out, okay? Then she said, "Leave me alone, back off. I genuinely love everyone, including the people up against me." Okay, yeah, we know that's cap, okay? Mm-mm. All right. It's Blueface. And then Whack 100 with a post about Ronnie. Okay. So y'all remember when Whack 100 had shared this, I believe. Okay. So this is allegedly the scene of, Ronnie's red rum. Okay. Um, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. And then somebody had commented that was allegedly there. Okay. It says man claiming to have witnessed Ronnie Doe's red rum. Okay, so he said guy was sitting in his car. They ran up like 8 to 10 shots. I went over about 10 minutes later. I flipped them over to help. Blood everywhere. He got hit a lot. Blicky in his waist. Okay, waistband. And then somebody said, "Who is they? Why did you wait 10 minutes to go over? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying, or am I reading it wrong? Sending prayers." Okay. Then he said they are the people who powed him 10 minutes because I didn't know where the pows were. Once I found out it was close to my house and no police had showed up, I got dressed, grabbed the blicky, and went over. Okay. Child. That's crazy. Wow. It's unfortunate, man. R.I.P. to Ronnie for real, because that's crazy.
oh yeah, so he did this and this and that, this and this and that, just to get a couple $1,000 from you because you gonna pay to interview me about you because you that. You feel me? Yeah. So it was annoying. And then like for him to run up on me with a ski mask in the mall with gloves, like strapped up, like with my son. Nobody asked me, am I okay? Like, that's weird. For real. And it's crazy because my brothers is locked up. And then my brother, my other brother, he in school, and my other brother, like, they don't, like, I'm just saying, long story short, stop playing with me. Like, stop trying to insinuate shit that's not even, it's like a motive to say, oh yeah, so he did this and this and that, this and this and that. It's appropriate now. Yeah. But, yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's nothing to play with. Like, all right, he was trolling me. He kept making it seem like that's his baby when we wasn't even sexually active. So, but he see, this is how I feel, bro. Blueface opened the door of disrespect and humiliation so everybody else think they could do that shit to me, bro. On God, bro. They seen how, what's the name? Bitch, like, blew up off of trolling my baby and me and dropping a diss, and then I have to drop a diss back with my boo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, my ex seen that, he seen that transaction, how, like, all right, if I started beef, like, say if I started beef with you, and we just was, say we hung out once or twice. Yeah. And then I use that once or twice as appropriate now. Yeah. But, recently drop an interview. She insinuating stuff because Jason Lee asking about my ex that died. So she insinuating messy. Like, you're weird. I'm on paper. You know, if I did anything, they would know. Stop playing with me. And then it's crazy because this man, I've been with him for like 5 years, like in high school and a little bit of my college years. And ties with his family, like loved him down. Like, that's why I never spoke on his death till just now. Like, because I feel like it's a recently drop a, I don't know, it's kind of like weird. Like, you know how somebody say I love you, but then like insinuate something to throw you under the bus to make you look crazy. So it's like, you never miss me or love me, so stop saying that shit. I don't know, it's kind of like.
Okay, speaking of Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting right? Yes. He really did get I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
Pieces, so yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting, is he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not going to speak on it. Like, well, because
it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm going to be honest. That little boy.
Okay, speaking of Chrisean's baby, there was.
I really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all.
We in the building, man. Top Flight TV.
The reason she went to that show because she ain't had nowhere to go. Because me and her was done. Had caught a body in 2019, state of California. I was able to be acquitted from this murder. She quickly jumped ship without any respect, any communication. It was devastated. I lost my rider that I thought at the time. When I seen the tooth come out, I'm like, oh, hell no. I had to face the fact that she was moving on to bigger and better things.
What the fuck happened Black Friday?
Tried to hit me with a rack of bread, bunch of footlongs, Italian herb and cheese. She tried to hit me with a rack of bread, bro. But Junior ain't had no blanket. Junior ain't had no coat. Junior ain't had no hoodie. It's cold as shit outside. Once I established the paternity without it having anything to do with Zeus, I can move on.
How sure are you that that's your son?
I will say this, Flight.
We in the building, man. Top Flight TV.
I, for the longest, was convincing myself that Junior's not mine. I've been developing somewhat of what I believe to be a spiritual connection with Junior. Still $1 million baby. He's just not a blue-faced baby. It's my job to find out if he's my son or not. To everybody it's funny, but to me, I'm just trying to establish paternity.
Thinking, bro. He gonna be back trying to chase me and all that. And y'all keep saying Ronnie this, Ronnie that. I'm gonna be honest. If Ronnie was the baby dad, first of all, he wouldn't have did none of that for the clout. He only did that because it wasn't his baby. For real. Ronnie was trolling me because he wanted some money. But if say if this was Ronnie baby, right? His family, nobody would be playing none of that. It would be none of that. His penis wouldn't have been none of that. It would have been none of that. That's the crazy thing. That was the right family to have the baby with. If we'd be honest, I keep saying Ronnie this, Ronnie that. Shoot, he should have been in the bed. Because his family would have loved my son like he's supposed to have been loved. On that thinking, bro. He gonna be back trying to chase me and all that. Everything. So stop making it seem like, oh, I wanted the blue. It's just me and Ronnie was never sexually active. Can't rebuke anything, Carla said. You can't rebuke anything. You reap what you sow. Like I said, I want to see how your year go. I want to see how this play out. I think trolling my son, get y'all money? All right, cool. We gonna see where it gets you.
I said, wait a minute, wait.
It is one time only. Carly said, keep talking about my son, bro. That's all I got to say. You talking about you seen him, and you said, oh, you see the illness or whatever, whatever you was trying to say. You saw him and you couldn't believe that you seen whatever they talking about is true. You wasn't that motherfucking close. You didn't even get to hold him, bro. Don't play with him like that, bro. And it's funny, this is a PSA for everybody that think that they can just clown my kid for clout. Let's see what y'all year gonna look like. It is one time only. Carly said, keep talking about my son, bro.
Child. Okay. I think it's crazy how she's gonna say you can't rebuke anything, you reap what you sow. Like, so does that apply to you too, ma'am? Okay. Like what? Because you stay trying to rebuke this person, that person, rebuke this and all of that. Okay. That's crazy to even say, okay? As if she's the only person that doesn't have to reap what she has sown. Okay. Yet you're doing it now. All right. Insane. So everybody gonna reap what they sow except you. Got it. Got it. All right. But yeah, y'all. So that's what she was posting. Let me go back to these posts. R.I.P. to Ronnie. Okay. I hope they're getting to the bottom of what happened to him, who did this. Okay. Like he had a whole life ahead of him. But child, I don't know. I feel like she could have something to do with it. Okay. Definitely a person of interest, if you ask me. She has the motive and all that. Okay. But let's check the comments real quick. It says everyone go report her Instagram story. In the Instagram story where she says anyone who comes from my son loses their life, click on the 3 dots on the right hand side, report violence, exploitation, or hate, threatening violence, and submit. Well, I'm gonna do that as soon as we get off here. Yeah, I keep hearing how she wasn't an orphan growing up. She didn't struggle and wasn't in foster care, and that it was a made up story. Yep, for the pity vote. Exactly, it was. Okay. Can you stop using all them damn filters? The collabs are really pointing at her being the #1 suspect. I hope Pipe Sean goes to hell. And don't ever post that last photo again. My whole life is ruined now. And the whole entire internet has spoke on your son, but you draw the line with Bino. Bro, please go play in rush hour traffic. It says, Rocket's so freaking slow, she doesn't even realize she just told on herself. She really acting like God strike the man down, all because he was advocating for her son and wanted to know if he was the father and to be a good father. If God is striking men down for wanting to be dads, then that ain't God of the Bible. Exactly. Okay. And I'm tired of her saying, oh, y'all speaking on my son, like, oh, you're trolling my son. Like, girl, no, we're trolling you and your parenting. Okay. Like, it's the difference here. We're like, yeah, there's a couple people out here that be saying not so nice things about Junior. Okay. I done seen it on Twitter and whatnot. But majority of the people on here, okay, they are just being advocates for Junior. Okay. A lot of us can see that he's not where he should be at his age. Okay. It's a lot of milestones that aren't being met. All right. A lot of us believe that, Junior's not going to the doctor regularly, going to the doctor, period. Okay. Which is a very huge concern because it's like, babies need those appointments, during their first few years of life, at least. Okay. You got to keep up with their shots. You got to get them checkups, make sure everything's okay. All right. But that's the least of her worries, the least of her concern. Okay. Clearly. But yeah, it's starting to get annoying. It really is. Like, child, this is about you, not the baby. Well, it's about the baby too, but we're talking about your parenting. Okay. And your clear neglect of this baby. It's nothing to play with. All right. It's so many stories out there, real life stories. Okay. Of kids being neglected, kids not being taken care of. Okay. Some of them end up coming up missing. Okay. And then it turns out that the suspect is their own damn parents. You know what I mean? Like, that's just nothing to play with for real. And people are going to continue to try and get this baby some help or to raise awareness to the situation because it's crazy. And it's even more crazy how all these people around her, okay, are too afraid to stand up for this baby. Okay. For real, it's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. It says the fact that in Ronnie's IG bio is Safe Junior and Junior has been everything, but that is so sad. The situation and condition Junior is in is even worse since the passing of his alleged father. And I'm sure Blue will be shocked by all of it too when and if he sees that child in 4K. Yep. Yeah, she really trying to mute and off her own seed and anyone who tries to intervene in her corrupted plans. Yeah, exactly. She's a walking entity. Exactly. Clock it. And no one's talking about her son. Facts have been stated. Exactly. We can see what's going on, and Ben saw it. She's mad because she can't brag about her $1 million baby that she thought she was having. It backfires so hard, and we have watched the entire effery. Okay. Exactly. Like, it's receipts, ma'am. It's a lot of receipts out there. And she can't unalive the entire internet. Exactly, silly baby disabler, right? Okay. And we watching a real life downfall of Rockhead. Yeah, I think Rashawn is just scaring people to not talk about her son. She can't do anything. She can't do anything to anybody. Exactly. Like, ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. And someone pointed out Junior being 4-5 months when Blue went in, and that Ronnie spent 6-7 months trying to establish paternity. That good old Fruity and Slip, child. It's crazy. The sad part is she's so embarrassed of him, she don't even realize nobody's clowning him. Exactly. They clowning her goofy ass for not getting him help. The people is trying to save your son from you. Exactly. Okay. It says it's about time she's canceled. I'm enjoying the show. And her fans making posts about how she should sue everyone talking bad about her and Junior. Yep, I done seen them. Like, she gonna waste her little coins on that and forgetting she has to prove everything being said is a lie. Exactly. Exactly, child. A hot mess. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, pretty crazy, y'all. So apparently, if you even talk about Junior, okay, that you're gonna lose your life. And again, why does it have to always resort to that? She always making threats on people's life. Like she finna take them out or something. Like, girl, if you don't sit the hell down, okay, you can't fight the world. You can't unalive the whole world, okay? Child, it's a mess.
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch. You that bitch.
You know what? I'm trying to stay positive, but this bitch is getting on my nerve.
It's getting weird.
Okay, very strange. All right. Child. A mess. Like, somebody need to take this girl phone. At this point, I feel like she need a conservatorship or something. I don't know, because child, something wrong with that girl. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. 1 second. Let me check the comments real quick. You said whether she did it or not, she most definitely manifested it and was glad when it happened. And she treats everyone like they're disposable. She sure do. She sure do. Yes, please hit that like, please, and thank you. You said at this point, there needs to be a class action lawsuit against CPS, whoever she works for. This is wrong on so many levels. Right. She's obviously not well, and not just her. Exactly. That part. And I still believe their entire family knows what happened to Ronnie, and some of them were involved. Yeah. They probably do. I wouldn't be surprised. It is messed up, right? He said something ain't right or adding up. I believe they all know, including Wack. Yeah, I was questioning Wack too at one point because I'm like, who sent you this? And how did they know that specific scene was Ronnie's crime scene. Okay. Because when you see like, a crime scene, just driving by or something like that, like you don't really know what's going on or who it was. You know what I mean? Unless you was over there or something like that. And she really love lying on people to set them up. Exactly. She sure do. Which is crazy. Like, girl, you delusional as hell. Like, you not gonna sit here and lie on me and like, come on now. And think I'm not finna come up here and defend myself. Like, you, girl. Like, girl, why is you lying? Why you always lying? Okay. Imagine somebody's telling a blatant lie about you. Like, and it's not the truth. Like, that's just, I don't know. That's weird to me. Like, what, like, you was too grown to be doing all that lying, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, this witness sounds sus awaiting 10 minutes. They running like they did extension. He was also to the, yeah, he probably was. I don't know. Because wasn't he at his grandmama house or was it his house? One of those. And the way she sat in the interview and lied. Exactly. She did. You said if Blue starts this cycle again, no one should support him or talk about him. We need to ban trash like this, right? Oh my gosh, he better not. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. You said Terrine needs to be questioned, and his phone and whack phone records and bank transactions need to be subpoenaed. Yeah, they should for sure. His family needs answers, and a lot of people just want justice for him, And she didn't say RIP or shed a tear exactly. No type of emotion whatsoever. And the fact is getting this close to a year that Ronnie has been gone with no arrest is not sitting okay with me. Exactly. Yeah, poor Rock, everybody's against me, talking like that about the guy that was really there for exactly. Oh, woe is me. Poor me syndrome. Okay. I know, I miss him too. R.I.P. to Ronnie, man. Justice for Ronnie. Okay, and prayers to his family. I hope soon he gets justice for real, for real. Yeah, may he continue to rest in paradise. Yes, that part. You said no, she wanted to get Ronnie out of the way since he also exposed her. Yeah, true. Yeah. And he was like online, like spilling some secrets, some alone family secrets and stuff like that, So it really could have been, I feel like it's somebody in that family involved. Either that or somebody sent a hitman. Okay. Hey, Latoya. You said he really did care about that slur. And that is what unalived him. And he came from a decent family, right? Yeah, sad, man. He said we didn't see an eggplant, we saw a hernia. Exactly. He said she is so wicked and evil to the core. Man, I'm telling you. For real. Absolutely is. He said, girl, bye. You was planting that exactly. Talk about we weren't even active. Yeah, okay. Because if y'all wasn't active, I don't think Ronnie would have went that hard to try and get a DNA test done. Like, obviously, you was busting that hot pocket wide open, okay? I think AJ had confirmed that too. Like she said she was the one who dropped her off. Okay. Pretty crazy. Chrisean #1 is counting your kid. Her mental illness is getting worse. Yeah, exactly. It is. She's having She's having an episode, it looked like to me, like a manic episode. I will never understand how she is walking freely. Man, girl, okay? Like Oklahoma should have definitely stood more on business and locked her up. She probably went in there with the boohoo tears. Yeah, my son, my son. Okay. For real, because I just don't understand how one can violate their probation so many times and not be locked up, but yet Blueface violates his one time and he's been in there for what, almost 2 years now? Don't make no damn sense. Don't make no damn sense. You said Chrisean get off the substances. Yeah, for sure. It's not helping. It's not helping. Yeah, everybody's concerned about your son. Exactly. Exactly. She knows it all. She knows it's all about her and not Junior. She just says this to keep her fans believing in her. Exactly. Because in reality, she really don't give a damn. Yeah, no milestones are being met. She ain't even met her milestone. Right. Okay. Need to check out that frontal lobe or something. Something off. And keep her fans feeling sorry for her. Exactly. You know, she's trying to latch back on the Blueface, but he's a fool if he gets back into that cave again. Right. Oh, yeah, you already know. She probably got it all planned out already, preparing for his release, okay? I wouldn't be surprised she was in the bushes somewhere close when he get out. Like, child, stalker. He said, I hear peoples around the world is talk about Julia. Yeah, they are. It's all over TikTok, all over social media. Everybody's talking about it. And a lot of people, from what I've seen, are tired of her shit. Like, for real. Even some of her fans, they like, man, I can't even defend this shit no more. Like, okay, for real. Come on now. You gotta be real with yourself, okay? You gotta be. Yeah, hit that like, please, and thank you. You said TMZ is on Chrisean about Junior. Yeah, they are. They sure are. That's crazy. He said she really needs a straight jacket, holy water, a holy bath. No, for real. She definitely needs a straight jacket. Yeah, Wack definitely knows something. I haven't respected him ever since he made comments about Ronnie postmortem. Exactly. Yeah. Like, sheesh, it's too soon to be like, and then you're talking she as you're breaking the story, like, insane. No respect, you know what I mean? Yeah, Blueface, he's gonna have a parole officer. He can't be around Chrisean. Yeah. I wonder what his stipulations will be. I know I think they did say something about he can't be around other felons or something like that. They'll be monitoring all his online activities and stuff like that. I gotta find that them stipulations. So I definitely think Wack is questionable for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Cause how the hell he know so fast? Yeah, I asked her if she was thinking about God while your child was drunk in the womb. She's going to be mad when she sees all my comments. Child. But she not gonna reap what she sowed for doing that though. Okay. Child. If she thinks people are scared of her ass, she do. And you know what? Because people do be scared of her. I really feel that way. Like, it's like people already know to walk on eggshells when they around that girl because she's so damn like easily like offended, like very close-minded, like, so I think people are just have conditioned themselves to kind of walk on eggshells around her. Yeah, Chrisean friend DJ Sky, I seen that. She did. So I wonder what's going on with that. He said that's not a hot pocket, it's a Dale croissant. Ciao. Yeah, there's a lot of demons running around and playing with my guy. Man, I'm telling you, all over the place, man. For real. And you say you get over her, you still have the rest to deal with. They all have serious issues. Yeah, they do. The whole family. Hey, JoJo. You say you get rid of her, you still have the rest to deal with. They all have serious issues to deal with. Oh, okay. Typo. Yeah, for sure. All of them. All of them are a bit touched, if you ask me, okay? And she thinks she's untouchable. She do. She do think that. Everybody made her feel that way. Like, so that's why I said this girl needs to be humbled. Somebody needs to like stand on business. For real, because yeah. It's too much coddling going on. It's too much excuses being made. Okay. It's ridiculous. Like, come on now. He said, I'm surprised she haven't got touched yet. Right. Well, I don't know, because remember she had came to church that one time with that knot on her forehead. So I'm still wondering where that came from. Like, child, that was big as hell. But she's scared to fight Siki because she knows she's gonna get her ass beat. Yep. Yeah, that would be the end of her because she's really not a threat. Exactly. She fights Siki. We'll see really how her fighting skills are, because you know she the queen of sneaking people. Okay. And she has the brain of a lunchable. Yeah, for sure. Child. But yeah, y'all. So pretty crazy. Now she done posted that, okay? And hold on one second. Now, or actually, let me show y'all, because there was a few people who responded to those posts that she posted, okay, on her IG story. Hold on, let me see here. All right. One second, y'all. Okay. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. All right, let me share my screen. All right, shout out to Coy Lombardi. It says Bino, Blueface Mother, and Aunt all responded to Chrisean Rock's threats. Okay, or Crystal Rock, my bad, Crystal Rock. So he posted this one of his songs or whatever, and he said, "Remember who y'all playing with? I'll foul out, trying to stiff a ninja." All right. Child. It's crazy. And then this is what Carlissa said under a post. She said, "That's not God unaliving for you. That's the devil. God saves the devil. God saves, the devil unalives. and absent from the body is present with the Lord. You need to pray that demon off you immediately because he's using your tongue to incriminate you and ultimately destroy you. Okay. And then this is Blueface's aunt. Okay. She said, the way my kingdom connection is set up, can't nobody connected to me unalive before their time. If they go, it was their time. They for darn sure won't unalive at the hands of my God for speaking truths either. Ooh. Okay. Okay. She ate that. She ate that. Okay, Auntie Blue. All right. And then I showed y'all these posts already. This is what they're responding to. Okay. This damn heathen on the internet threatening folks. All right. Child, a mess. Child, a mess. But yeah, y'all, so they're not here for it. They did not like that at all, and I don't blame them. Like, for real, for real. Like, why would you even say that? Like, because it's you have to be careful with with the things that you want to say. You know what I mean? Or even type. Like, because it can very much so manifest. And you shouldn't even want that. You shouldn't even want to wish that on anybody. Like, come on now. Like, I've never gotten so mad to the point where, like, I hope you lose your life. Like, that's just weird. It's just a weird thought process to me. Okay. There's so many other things you could have said, like, oh, you're gonna, like she said, you're gonna reap what you sow, or, you're gonna go through a series of unfortunate events. Or why does it have to go straight to like, oh, you're not gonna be alive anymore? Like, what? Insane. Okay, nurse, she's out again. Okay, child, just crazy. But let's check these comments real quick. It says, like, karma ain't dragging her right now. Exactly, baby. We are looking at your downfall day by day. Think you have nothing going for you outside of Blueface. People only tune in now for concern of your child. Exactly. She better chill with all these threats. Everybody is not going to coddle her. That part. But when she spoke on Tifa's son, it was cool. No, don't play the victim now. Right. Is she big mad that hashtag Save Junior made it to TMZ? So mad she done implicated herself and most likely made herself a target in LA more than she already was. She talked like she got money for security. Right. Miss says, God does not, has not, and never will be commanded by a demon. Let's get that to her first. Secondly, you must have a sacred, humble, honest relationship with him before you go to him. So that cancels her out right there. And thirdly, God loaned her son to her as he loans all of our kids to love, protect, and provide for. She failed miserably. God will not be mocked, nor his name used for evil deeds and blasphemous assaults. Rashawn's days are numbered. It won't end good for her either. The evil has been completely revealed today. If she makes it to 30, she'll surprise me. Her whelps are coming because God is going to whoop this demon, right? Yeah, that part. And she clocked it. It says, somebody told Bino I got a verse for him on a real gospel album, but no smoking or drinking in my sessions, though. No posting. Real ones move and work in silence. Oh, that's Moniece. Okay. Now she got a verse for him. If only Blueface had thought with the head on top of his neck rather than the one between his legs, we would not be in this place. Exactly. He's gonna end up posting the videos of her his friends captured while they was together for that month, including the one cussing Junior out for absolutely nothing. And now I'm gonna be sitting back smiling in Rockstar's faces like, see. Crazy part is she's saying all that and nobody said nothing bad about her son. Exactly. They're actually trying to help him and she don't want that. Yep. 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 Yep, Beto a real LA street dude who won't tolerate disrespect. Unlike Blue, who loved the craziness for clout. And trust me, she met the right one. Oh yeah, for sure. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. It says I'm here for all of it. I've been fighting rock tarts on social media since like Sean hit the scene. Let's go. I'm weak. And they need to run her out of LA and see where she feels safe at then, because she definitely can't go back to Baltimore. She's mad at the world for speaking the truth about her son. Exactly. She'll do anything besides taking parenting classes or get him help. Hello? Okay. And she better leave Bino alone. That part. It could send threats over Instagram, but can't fade his baby mama when she calls you out. What a joke. I know y'all not taking this too seriously. Nah, for real. Okay. Didn't pull up. Didn't fight Tasiki. Like child, a mess. A mess. But yeah, y'all. So that's pretty crazy. She really feels some type of way because though, people are waking up, people are speaking up. Okay. It's like I see it's like I see a new content creator every day that's speaking on this situation, and it's like it's sad, man. A lot of us just want to see this baby thrive. A lot of us, want the best for Junior, and I don't think that's with her, unfortunately. And that's how it be sometimes. It happens all the time, sometimes people have kids and then they don't want to do what it takes to be a responsible parent. They don't want to let go of the life without kids, like it's not about you anymore. We got to stop being selfish and put those babies first. Period, point blank. Okay. Like it's just ridiculous. But I'm not surprised she's saying all this. For one, she's clearly mentally unstable. Okay. And two, this girl just cannot handle the truth. She can't handle the truth. And that is why she will forever remain stagnant until she's willing to accept the truth and accept, snap back into reality here. Okay. For real.
Answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Okay. For real. But let me check y'all's comments real quick. 1 second. Let's see. He said, I believe she did that to herself. She strikes me as self-harmer. Blueface getting out there, getting that public DNA will be the final nail of Cray Cray's cloud, child. Right. And I hope he do too. I seen Carlissa say something about that. Like she was gonna have him or at least try to have him do like a DNA test when he gets out. Said Ganjane, Shepard Pratt needs to pick up Christopher. Nah, for real. Okay. Your patience out here running around unhinged. Okay. The cat is out the bag and everyone is talking about it now. Finally, we have been fighting since Junior was an infant. Exactly. There's a few people late to the party, but we definitely been clocking it. Okay. Like that's crazy. Like at first it was just speculation. It's still some speculation going on as far as like what exactly is going on with Junior, but as far as like his milestones not being met, there's no speculation with that. It's a fact. Okay, even Bino came up here and confirmed that the baby is in fact not walking. Okay, he's not eating, he's not talking. We haven't heard Junior say a word. Okay. Yeah, Blue had a DNA test already. He knows in this Carl, he looks nothing like his family. Facts. In my China voice. Yeah, no, he did say he took a test, but I don't know. He might as well just go ahead and show us the test at this point. But he said he wanted what 100K if somebody wanted to see the DNA test or whatever. So, a hot mess. He says the aunt was Team Rock. I don't want to hear is she saying. Oh no, that's a different aunt, not Carletta. It was a different aunt. Unless she was a rock fan too. I don't think she was. She always was cool with Carlissa. He said, Bino ain't innocent here either, people. Stop the cat, but I'm here for getting little man help. Bino ain't innocent? Oh, yeah, of course not. Of course not, but I'm not going to even I feel like at least he's doing it now, even though it should have been done a long time ago. At least he's doing it now and, you know, advocating for Junior. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see too many people doing that's been around that girl. Everybody's just on the hush hush, not talking about it, acting like they don't see nothing, you know, hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? They legally blind.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Like at least somebody is stepping up and saying something other than, you know, Blueface himself, because you know Blueface will come up here in a minute and expose her lies. Hold on 1 second. You said also the way Crack Rock drains people gives me informative vibes, like how she always say the people she beef with will be cut out right. It's crazy. If you ask me, that's like definitely saying something like that is like low key like spell work too. Like you wishing unaliving on people that are out here, okay, voicing their concerns for Junior. Okay, it's crazy. Yeah, I just say, stop until you do right by me. Everything you touch will fail. Exactly. People fail to realize Tifa was with all the BS until Rock lied on her. So I'm good with all these folks. Yeah, that's a good point too, Queen T. Now, Tasiki has exposed a few things though. I remember at the sit down, she was like, you know, everybody was drinking, even you know, while you was pregnant with the baby. Okay. But it's like everybody waits till, you know, a falling out to then speak on the problem. Okay. And she has no hoop to stand on. That's why they go straight to unalive threats, is because she's incapable of accepting how demonic they are. And they've been clocked already. They ate too much last kids. Ciao. That's true. And Blue said it best when she threw the vase at Blue, that she is selfish and is a child. Exactly. And is. He said, now don't get me wrong, Blue hands ain't clean in any of this. Yeah, exactly. Blue is definitely not innocent. He said, I still believe Blue had that test when he said he did. Yeah, I think he only went along with it for the clout. Hopefully he could see how out of hand it's gotten and fess up for real, but I know he's a bit scared. Yeah. Right. I wonder, I guess we shall see, y'all. Cause yeah, he did say he took one, so I don't know. It's just confusing because then like he do be like saying, you know, you talk about Junior and whatnot at sometimes. So it's just like, okay, so what is it? You know, like confusing. He said this unhinged wide receiver shoulder monster will tell any lie to get some sim to hurt Blue and his family for being honest about Junior being his. So he needs to move with wisdom with this one. Exactly. Because it's going to be nonstop buffoonery if he try to spin the black. Okay. For real, young. Especially when you fresh out of jail. Like, you got to be careful with the company that you keep. Okay. Because you don't need to be involved in any more bullshit to separate you from your kids, your family, all that, your loved ones. You know what I mean? Like for real. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Okay, now moving right along. Okay. So Chrisean's new little Bookie Butt or whatever had posted something on his story. Okay. So let me show y'all that real quick. All right, shout out to Captain for likes. It says, what's happening with Chrisean's Blood X Hood Trophy Bino and new Bookie Keek. Okay. So he said, this is what he said. He said, I'm still knocking yo big ass out when you get back to land. Ain't she sweet, ninja? Okay, child. So now he's threatening to put the pause on Bino. All right, this little kid here. Pretty crazy. And then look how he type. Like, I cannot stand when people type like, child. She sure do know how to pick them on. Miss Yahweh. Okay. But child, like, sir. All this like too much. Yeah, definitely a kid, okay. Child a mess. But yeah, so he out here threatening Bino. So child, it's getting too messy. And why are you getting involved, sir? Now I'm starting to think you just cloud chasing too. Okay. For real. Like it's just your turn. Like you gonna be gone next. Like, and then it's crazy how you can hear all this stuff on the internet and you still want to mess with this girl. Everybody talking about her odors, okay, her foul ways, how she be doing people, even her own son, okay. And you still want parts in this? Yeah. He a slow one too. Okay. Child mess. That's crazy. It says, but she's godly and celibate. Exactly. Yeah, I'm educated, streets and books, so I'll interpret this for y'all, inquiring what he is saying. He's a weirdo inserting himself in conflict with Bino for speaking the truth on the hood rat Chrisean. He's saying when Bino get back in the States, he's going to knock him out. Yeah, she really outdid herself with this one, right? Right, we on Bino's side. She messed up and added somebody to the circus people actually like, right? And Chrisean using that young boy to do her dirty work. His mama better get her sons, because I don't see nothing good coming from him messing with that evil 304, right? For real, like, why would you even want your son involved with somebody like this? Yeah, fighting over Chrisean is insane. Nah, for real. Crashing out for Chrisean on a ninja whose feet were just in her mouth is next level, not giving a damn about life. Nah, for real. So he about to crash out behind a chick who got 20 tattoos of blue all over her body, including her face. And soon he get out, she going to forget about this YN. Yep, it's got to be a joke. Exactly. Somebody said, he said, is her boyfriend in the middle of a stroke or something? Like, what the hell is he trying to say? Right. And Chrisean, the real Molesky predator, child. Told y'all she wants someone to crash out for her. I said on Blueface, but clearly she wants it for anyone she has conflict with. The same way she got Karan to crash out in Pout, the boy he did. She likes chaos, simple as that. Yeah, she do. And she done got this new little boy in some mess already, right? That anybody defending her had their own private lynch in recess, if you know what I mean. And they finna kill each other. It's going to be Chrisean fault, and guess she going to have another alibi. Get rid of her before she keep taking innocent lives. Not for real. It's crazy, man. It really is. Like, man, sir, you are too young to be even dealing with some, you got baby mama drama going on. You got the neglect going on. Okay. The mental illnesses, all kind of stuff going on. Like, child. I wish my son would bring somebody like this home. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay. Like, for real. But hold on one second, y'all. Let's see. He said, well, oh my goodness, this is demonic. Yeah, very much so. He do look young, huh? Definitely a little kid. Like fresh out of high school. And she always find her little sucker to do her dirty work. Exactly. That dude looks kind of like he would hurt her for real. He doesn't seem like the jokesters, Blue, Bino, and Ronnie. Nah, for real. Seem like he might have been like a juvenile delinquent. Like he looked like he got some screws loose himself, okay? So I thought he was the cousin. Honestly, he looked like he was like 14 or 15 years old, child. Yeah, he do look young. Hey, Chris Blessing. You said he probably ate too much lead paint as a child too, right? He says too much going on, devilish stuff. I'm telling you. Man, it's crazy. He said this poor little boy involving himself with the wrong one ain't gonna get himself, only at the GT. Exactly. He might want to sit this one out. Okay. It's crazy. He said, I'm calling ice on her. That's who they should be collecting. Not ice. He said she putting lies in this little baby's head against Bino. Yeah, she discussed it exactly. Very much so. And that is probably why she dating a little younger, because, the younger ones are easier to manipulate. Okay. Easier to manipulate. But yeah, y'all, hot mess. A hot mess. All right. So I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick because I'm like, no, he is not trying to insert himself into the beef, okay? This ain't got nothing to do with you, sir. Child, a mess. Let me see. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get into this real quick because Jaden had posted something. Oops, hold on, y'all. All right. Shout out to Coy Lombardi. So Jaden had posted this on her Twitter. It says, y'all need to stop using God as a scapegoat for not being shit. The F. Okay. And okay, clock it. Cause for real. Okay. So yeah, she posted that on her Twitter, child. I guess she tired too, just like the rest of us, okay? Like child, a mess. And it says people can't convince me that Jaden is afraid of rock. That girl got in the field and brought that baby to her all by herself, then faced both her and Blueface. Like, so what's up? Drunk and all, she's funny AF, right? And she speaks everybody's mind every time. And using God as a weapon, he don't play about any of us equally. He favors no one over the other. Acts 10:34. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, in truth, I perceive that God shows no partiality. God is for justice, not cruelty, for redemption, not revenge, for love, not favoritism. Can I get amen? Yes, amen to that. Okay. It says she better eat and lick her fingers if Chrisean says something. If she speaks on Jay's body, Jay gotta ask her how many pounds she gained after the last time she spoke on bodies. Right. That's actually little now. Oh girl, it's way bigger than Jalen now. Child, there's too many typos in there, child. Give me a headache. That part said the rock star's already popping off. You already know, okay. So yeah, y'all. Jaden out here popping her she, okay? And I ain't even mad. Cause she ain't, where's the lie? Where's the lie, okay? And since we're on this topic, I did want to share with y'all something because I believe last show somebody had mentioned religious psychosis. Okay. So I looked it up. Well, I just went on ChatGPT too. Let me go on there because they actually had some good information too. But I'm gonna just read to y'all what it says, okay? So I asked ChatGPT, what is religious psychosis? Okay. So it says religious psychosis, sometimes called religious delusion or religious themed psychosis, is a mental health condition where a person experiences psychotic symptoms such as delusions or hallucinations that are centered around religious or spiritual themes. Okay. And then it says here is a clear breakdown. It's not a separate diagnosis on its own. It's usually part of a broader condition like schizophrenia. Okay, we just talked about that a few days ago. Bipolar disorder or severe depression with psychotic features. And then it says the religious part just describes the content of the psychosis. And then it says people experiencing religious psychosis might believe they are a prophet, angel, or divine being. Okay, then it says they may think God, the devil, or spirits are speaking directly to them. Okay. Then it says they feel they have a special mission or purpose given by a higher power. It says experience visions, voices, or signs that they interpret as religious communication. And then it says engage in extreme religious behavior that's out of character or disconnected from reality. Okay. Crazy, y'all. And then it says religious delusions can appear during schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder, manic episodes, especially in bipolar 1 disorder. It says severe depression with psychotic features, substance-induced psychosis from substances like METH, LSD, or certain medications. All right. Then it says sometimes people with strong religious backgrounds interpret their psychotic symptoms through that lens. It's how their mind makes sense of what's happening. Okay. And then it says for treatment, there's antipsychotic medication, therapy, especially to help reality test beliefs in a safe, non-judgmental way. Then it says support from family or clergy and hospitalization. All right. And then it says the difference between strong religious faith and religious psychosis, okay? So the religious faith, it says you pray often or talk about God frequently, you feel guided by spiritual beliefs in their daily choices, believe in miracles, destiny, or divine purpose, but still recognize that others may think differently. Stay grounded in reality. They can balance faith with everyday life. And it says their beliefs bring comfort, peace, or purpose, not fear or chaos. All right. And then the religious psychosis says someone experiencing religious psychosis might claim to personally hear God's voice, giving them direct instructions. Okay. Then it says believe they are a divine figure, prophet, or chosen savior. Okay, it says they think demons, angels, or spirits are physically controlling them or others. It says become extremely fearful, paranoid, or act dangerously because of these beliefs. And then it says have beliefs that are unshakable, even when shown clear evidence to the contrary. And then it says show a break from reality. They can't separate what's real from what's imagined. Okay. So I just thought that was crazy because I'm like, damn, like that sounds like exactly what's going on. And then I thought it was crazy as hell when I see schizophrenia because I'm like, damn, that's like I was literally just talking about that the other day. Okay. So pretty crazy. And then I asked ChatGPT after that. I said, they asked me, would you like me to explain what to do if you suspect someone is having religious psychosis, like how to approach them safely and get them help? And I said yes. And then I mentioned they have a child who is seemingly being neglected. Okay. And then it says and that's a very serious and painful situation, and you're right to be concerned. When someone seems to be experiencing religious psychosis and is also neglecting their child, it becomes both a mental health and child safety issue. Okay, here's how to handle this. Okay, so it's giving me steps. The number one step is put the child's safety first. Okay, that's number one. It says if the child is being neglected, for example, not being fed or bathed properly, okay, missing school regularly, left unsupervised, okay, living in unsafe or unsanitary conditions, exposed to dangerous religious rituals, yelling, or erratic behavior, okay, then it's important to report it right away to Child Protective Services or local child welfare authorities, okay? It says you do not need proof, just reasonable concern. They are trained to investigate and can connect the parent with help too. All right. Then the number 2 says to approach the parent carefully if safe, but we know that's not safe. Okay, she can't handle the truth. And then number 3, it says encourage or seek mental health help. Okay. And we all been saying that the girl need to go to therapy. Go see a psychiatrist. And then number 4, it says protect the child emotionally. If you know the child personally, offer them stability, reassure them what's happening isn't their fault. Avoid exposing them to arguments or the parents' delusional conversations. Okay. Children living with a psychotic parent can experience trauma or confusion, so they may later need counseling too. Okay. So yeah, y'all, it's pretty interesting. All right. Wow. But this is really, she steady pointing the finger at everybody else, but it's like you got to point the finger at yourself, man, because this is all your fault. Okay? You brought that baby into the world. You decided not to seek help, okay? Because clearly you don't know what you're doing with, when it comes to parenting. You don't know what you're doing. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to, listen to people, take some advice from experienced mothers, okay? But no, you can't tell this girl nothing. And now Junior's suffering because of it. Okay? So it's just crazy, man. And then you're like, not only are you neglecting your son, you've been neglecting your mental health for years. Okay? It's just like, come on, like, why is it not clicking in her head to like, okay, maybe I am the problem. Let me go sit down with a licensed professional and try to sort this out, or try to unpack a little bit. You know what I mean? So that I could live a more peaceful life and not be so paranoid and, having that guilty conscience, okay? For real. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to share that with y'all because when I was I was like, what? This sound like exactly what's going on with this girl, okay? For real. So yeah, I'm not no doctor, but I will say I feel like this girl is schizophrenic. I do. I'm convinced, okay? I'm convinced. Yeah, painting a picture of Chrisean, right? It's crazy. Yeah, it's very serious. It's very serious. You say, yep, you was just talking about this. Is exactly. It's crazy, man, how we be clocking it up in here, okay? I'm telling you. All of the above applies to crack, right? Exactly. And do. You said I've looked this definition up before. I didn't like how vogue and wide they make it. Yeah, Chrisean is just a schizophrenic liar who also thinks her child is fine and that people other than Rockheads like her. Exactly. Exactly. Facts. Long story short, For real. Yeah, I guess it's something that is tied to a bigger problem. And I feel like it could be all three. Hell, it could be the schizophrenia, the bipolar, and the, depression. I feel like it could be all three of them shits. Okay. And she got all kind of her brain is scrambled eggs at this point. Okay. For real. And she cannot help herself and let him get support, sadly. Yeah. I don't think she's ever gonna do it, unfortunately. For Junior, you know. And that's why people are speaking up, and that's why, you know, we all just gotta come together and at least try to, you know, raise awareness and just advocate for Junior, because man, this is crazy. And like, people are like, oh, y'all don't talk about other people's kids like this. It's like, we're not talking about them, for one, but you know, at the end of the day, this is just like anything else you see on like TV with when it involves children not being taken care of properly, or you hear stories on the news or on social media about kids that were neglected and not cared for, you know, abused, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be feeling the same way. You know what I mean? Like, I love kids and I hate to see this happen to Junior. You know what I mean? It could be any kid, you know? It's not, you know, it's not just Junior. So it's just like, yes, some of us actually have hearts out here. Some of us actually care for the babies, okay? And I'm definitely one of those, whether it's mine or not, baby. I don't play about them kids, okay? I don't. You said an addiction on top of it. Yeah, a way to self-medicating or something. Yeah, exactly. You got the substance abuse going on top of all the mental health issues. Like, oof. Okay. Her brain is in the egg without the yolk. Child, no, for real. It's crazy. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, had a good old fall, didn't he? Okay. I love kids and animals and the elderly. Exactly. Same. All of the above. Okay. For real, I do not play. I do not play. But yeah, y'all. Okay. There was a few other things, but they're not that important. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Okay. So yeah, y'all, a lot going on with the Malone family. All right, it's just so much, so much. All because Chrisean had to get up here and do her little soliloquy about, oh, woe is me. Feel bad for me. They're the demons, not me. I'm an angel. I'm anointed. Yeah, away. Okay. It's everybody's fault but mine. Like, girl, like, at some point you're gonna have to take accountability for yourself. You like, I'm sorry, you cannot go on in life and continue like this. Okay. And I really hope, you know, that one day you do realize that, you know, something is going on mentally. Okay. You need to either be on medication, you need to be checked out yourself. And the reason why, you know, your son is delayed is because you're delayed. Okay. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of your mind, your spirit, your energy, none of that. Okay. And it's unfortunate for the child. But save Junior, man. Hashtag save Junior. Okay. Hashtag justice for Ronnie. Hashtag protect Bino out here. Okay. They better not do nothing to that man. He ain't do nothing wrong. He ain't do nothing wrong. And she started it. Okay. She started it. Don't start no one, be none, ma'am. Okay. That's how it goes. Like, literally. Okay. You ain't want no smoke. You shouldn't have even mentioned him. Because he sure wasn't mentioning you. Okay. But But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it. And I hope y'all enjoyed the show, okay? Shout out to my love buds, period. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so, so much, okay? Thank you so much for everything. Don't forget to hit that like for me, you guys, okay? Hit that subscribe. And I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all weekend, okay? And I will be back on Monday. Okay, y'all. So stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.